Today, I reversed Michael Jordan's career on NBA 2K24, and here we are. We're going to immediately start. He's going to be starting on the Washington Bullets / Washington Wizards. But I thought you guys would want to see who got drafted to certain teams in his draft class. So Michael Jordan ended up going to the Rockets, but we're going to actually steal from him. And then John Stockton went to the Bullets. So actually, we're probably going to just trade literally just these two for each other, to be honest with you. We're just going to give the Rockets. We're not going to keep John Stockton on the same team. There's no point, right? But Hakeem Olajuwon goes to the Bulls, which is crazy. The Kings got, I don't even know. There's no one else really I care about in this draft class. Here we are. We're Jeff Malone. Hold on. No, not you. I don't care about you. John Stockton. There we go. Let's go ahead. Wait, where did he get drafted to? Was it the Rockets? I'm stupid. All right, Michael Jordan. Boom. And this is actually back-to-back videos where we're in the same era, which is kind of crazy. We're doing the Michael Jordan era for backto-back videos. Or Bird era, I mean, sorry. But Michael Jordan is going to be starting here. You got this guy. That's why they dropped the John Stockton. They don't have a point guard, bro. They don't have a bench at all. We're not going to play 8 men. We're going to play 7. Is deal with like what we have, I guess. Michael Jordan's playing like 42 minutes off rip. I don't care. I don't know who Jeff Malone is, but if he's like the other Malone, I don't like him. Let's go ahead and give who is this guy? Jeff Ruland. I never heard of this guy in my life, but let's go ahead and just give him some minutes. I guess we'll give him some more minutes. There we go. And let's go ahead and simulate. And he'll be on the Wizards. Let me look. I think it's 2 seasons, right? Yeah, he'll be on the Wizards for 2 seasons, and then he'll be on Chicago forever. We're not going to do the season where he retired. We're not going to like simulate seasons without him. We're just going to simulate the years that he was retired just straight up. So this will be a little bit shorter of a reverse sim, because I think the other 2 reverses were like both 20 seasons, because I did Shaq and LeBron. By the way, check those out on my channel. But this is a Michael Jordan one. It's only gonna be 15 seasons. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, I know that for sure, but we're losing right now like crazy. What I love about this era is like seasons simulate like super fast for some reason. But let me actually move myself over a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit off camera. There we go. Magic Johnson wins MVP in his first season. Michael Jordan wins that Rookie of the Year wearing number 6, which is just weird. But he averaged 28 points per game. He went crazy. He didn't even shoot a 3, it looks like. That's crazy. John Drew ends up winning 6th Man of the Year. Ralph Sampson, Defensive Player of the Year over there. And then James Worthy wins the Most Improved Player. Coach of the Year is the Jazz one. So whoever's on the Jazz, I don't even know who was on the Jazz, because they didn't even get John Stockton in this situation. And Michael Jordan's already on the All-NBA first team. I mean, he did average literally 28 points per game, my boy. So like, there's no way. Let's go ahead and continue though. He's probably on the All-Defensive first team as well, or a second team at least. And he's going against the Boston Celtics round 1. Now, isn't that fitting? That's literally the first round series he ever got to, wasn't it? It was against the Celtics, like in like 89 or something like that. No, it wasn't. It wasn't his second season, wasn't it? It was like his second season after he got injured. That's crazy. That's where we're living history out here. And no way he beats them. He has arguably, actually probably about the same amount of talent he had back in the day. And he ends up, he actually finishes, didn't he finish like the 8th seed or 7th seed in real life? I don't even know, but they actually take a game from the, oh my God, we're taking games away from them. Okay, we got a Simcast game. I didn't expect that. And in this game, the Celtics, oh, I just hit the right stick. Yo, my stick is going crazy. The Celtics ended up blowing us out there. And I forgot it was a 3-game win. We could have won the series right there. That's crazy. Let's simulate the playoffs real quick here. And it's Lakers versus Boston. Everyone could have guessed that one. No one would have said that wasn't going to happen. And Magic Johnson wins the championship. If you guys didn't know, or if you guys want to know, I mean, the season before this, where we had to simulate 2 Jordan's draft class, the Lakers won it also. So they got back-to-back championships right there. And Jared Antetokounmpo, who are you, my boy? Because you did not exist. They just made up some random player right there, man. But let's jump into the second season. I don't even want the Wizards to get anybody in this situation, because like we're gonna be dipping anyway. We can't talk about this guy, but he goes to the Kings. Patrick Ewing goes to the Hawks. Joe Dumars to the Knicks. Okay, Chris Mullin goes to the Bulls. So who do they have? They have Hakeem and Chris Mullin, right? Yeah, and then the rest of this draft class kind of, if you guys know from my last video, I don't like this guy. Anyway, let's continue. Going into the second season here. I actually gotta extend Jordan's contract so I can just like manipulate him and put him where I want him to go. Look at this contract. Like, that's a decent contract. And he's making $1 million. The minimum is $50K. We're just gonna give him the minimum. I don't really care. It's not gonna really affect much at all. But this guy stays the same overall pretty much. We ended up getting Jeff Malone staying the same overall as well, and we ended up getting Rick Mahorn somehow. So he's got like straight big men. I don't know who Ricky Sobers is. Jared Wilkins. I heard of him, I think. Yeah, this team is just a bunch of like plumbers, like actual plumbers, dude. That's crazy. And I might not even mess with the rotation. Honestly, I might just leave it the same. I'm just gonna make it a 7-man rotation again, because we actually have 7-man rotation we can play. We don't have a point guard. Is there anybody who could play point guard? Like Jeff Malone, you know what? You could play some point guard. Let's put Michael Jordan at point guard and see how that goes. That's a good experiment we could do here. And we're gonna run a 6-man off the bench. That's all we're gonna do. So we're just gonna run like Michael Jordan a good 48 minutes per game for sure. What is this guy? What position is he? He's a shooting guard / point guard. Wait a minute, you could play point guard. Get out of here. I don't know what you're doing here. There we go. We got a decent 6-man now. That guy is good enough for our point guard. A 6-man. Let's see. Jeff Malone could play like a solid like probably 28 minutes. This guy could play a good like, I don't even know, like 30 minutes. Michael Jordan's gonna play 48. I don't care. You're not even good, but you're gonna play 48. You're gonna play 48. Actually, we have enough minutes to spread this around a little bit better. So let's just give him 46. Let's give him 48. There we go. All right, that's a lot better. We're playing people for no reason. We're gonna give him less minutes though, because he doesn't deserve that many minutes. There we go. All right, hopefully we can get some wins. Maybe we can get more playoff appearances with Michael Jordan this season and have him do something in the playoffs besides just losing the first round, because I want some content. I just thought about this. The Bulls are going to be bad without Michael Jordan. They just had like the #1 pick. They got, I think it was like Hakeem Olajuwon or something. I don't even know. They've been drafting people like crazy. I don't know who they got. They got someone crazy, and they've been drafting like we just lost to them twice though. That's interesting. But they're going to be getting better here, especially this season. They might even have a bad record as well. So like we might be jumping into next season with Michael Jordan on the Bulls with like a super team just for that fact, which is really going to help. But it's going to be a cheesy way to do it, because obviously if they didn't have no super team for a couple years until like the 90s pretty much, he had like a whole 6-7 years there where he was struggling in the playoffs every year. So we're gonna have to see how it goes, because the Bulls, they might be OP. We're gonna have to check them out next season. We just beat the Bulls right there. We blew them out. So I think we're like 2-1 against the Bulls, unless I missed one of the appearances. And now we're ending the season. We actually got a decent amount of wins this season. We finished as, looks like the 4th up there. We're going to be finishing as the 4th seed. Yeah, we just lost a bunch at the end, but Magic's once again there. Patrick Ewing's right there. 6 Man of the Year is Byron. The Lakers are, yeah, see, look, Defensive Player of the Year, Hakeem Olajuwon. Look at that. He's going to be paired up with that. So kind of like a what if Hakeem and MJ teamed up. That's kind of insane to me. Coach of the Year, Lakers. Lakers are still dominating here. Is there anybody else on the Bulls? Didn't the Bulls just draft like Chris Mullin or something like that? Didn't they? I swear they did, right? Yeah, they got Chris Mullin. So they're gonna have Chris Mullin, and yeah, that's gonna be a great team right there. And we finished the 4th seed now, going against the Nets. Who do the Nets have? They have Buck Williams, Daryl Dawkins. I remember Daryl Dawkins. My first year playing 2K My Team, I had his like Onyx card, and like I just knew he would like dunk on people like crazy. So I ended up getting him. He would grab rebounds and just dunk on everybody. It was crazy. But let's go ahead and simulate games. I really don't feel like we're going to win the series. Maybe we are actually. Never mind. We just swept them. And now we got to go against the Celtics again in the second round here. And they still obviously have like their big 3 going on here. Pretty much the same team that we just matched up against. But we get game 1. We lose a game right there. We lose another game. We're probably going to lose. Oh, no, 2-2. We got another Simcast opportunity here. Actually a close game too. Oh shoot, man, let's jump in. Looks like the Wizards do have the ball right here, and they're up by 4 points. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be interesting. If they score here, it's game. I'm gonna sim out of the game if they score here. Michael Jordan looks so weird in this jersey, but actually at the same time it looks kind of good. And they're fouling. They tried to foul, but they failed apparently. I don't know what just happened, but they got Rick Mahorn shooting the free throws here. I don't even know if he's good at them. He's not. He just luckily hit that one. They're up by 5 now. And I'm actually in the way. My bad, boys. I'm in the way. I keep forgetting to move myself for these old eras, because all the old eras have the scoreboard down there instead of on like the left side. But let's see. He's gonna be dribbling around. I probably should like figure that out for these type of videos. Like just move my face cam somewhere else permanently. But I just don't want. I might just like do what other YouTubers do and just like put my stuff up there and put like a line under me. But whoa, what did they just do? They did like a floater. Oh my god. Okay. It made the game close again. 19 seconds left. They have to foul. So who's shooting it? Jeff Malone, the better Malone. Hopefully, at least I hope he's not going to copy the other Malone. The first free throw does go up, and it is a high percentage shot. So it looks like he's going to hit both of them, and they're up by 5 points right here. We're going to continue watching. We're going to watch it out because I feel like there's something could happen. All right, here we go. They got the ball. They're doing like a million passes over here. Robert Parrish, I thought he was about to pull a 3. They were wasting so much time. Who is this guy? What's going on? Dennis Johnson for 3, and he misses it, and they have to pass it back out for 3. Dennis Johnson for another. They're just leaving him open. They don't even care. And he hit it though. He actually hit it. They're up by 2 points now. Well, all they really got to do is hit free throw. There's 5 seconds left. They might even be able to waste a second or two here because 2K is stupid. And no, they foul right away. Jeff Malone back on the free throws. Probably the best free throw shooter on the team, to be honest. And he's going to hit both these free throws. Ice the game out, right? Is that what's going to happen? First one does go up. I don't know if the Celtics even have a timeout, because low-key, they could just miss this and make him run all the way up the court and force a 3 up. And that's exactly what happens. They do have a timeout, though, so they sold right there. All right, here they go. They had Brown open for 3. He's open for 3, but he's not taking that 3. What happened there, bro? What was that? Like, what were they just doing in that situation, bro? There's no way. And Michael Jordan had 40 points. Oh my god. Like, dude just caught the ball, kind of open for 3 for real. This dude made a song called Walter White. I'm listening to a new album, and this song is called Walter White, and it's not even out yet. Why is it a premiere? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we're looking at this right now. We're going to be into the conference finals, maybe? Are we going to make that? Wow, we did. That's crazy. Well, how do we make it far with this team? Maybe that's just saying how bad this era was, because this team sucks. Anyway, we're going to the Pistons. These guys gave like Jordan all the trouble in the world that you could even think of, and they don't even have the full team right now, so maybe they won't. We win game 1, game 2 we win, and we go 2-1, and it's 3-1 now, and we are in the NBA. We're not going to beat the Lakers though, but we're in the NBA Finals with Michael Jordan. That's crazy. That's just, I would never thought this would happen while he's on the Wizards or Bullets, whatever. And we're going to get swept. I don't care, though. I'm going to take that as a win, in my opinion. That's a win in my book. Player retirements. Kareem, bye-bye, buddy. I'm not going to make you stay. You're gone. I don't like you anymore. You're just stealing all the championships from Michael Jordan. Which is crazy because he didn't retire for like, what, 4 or 5 more seasons at this point? So, like, dude retired super early in this sim. Let's see, Brad Daughtry went to the Knicks, Mark Price to the Spurs, the Bulls. I thought that was Kemba Walker in this, but Kenny Walker, that actually might fit our team. He is a decent overall, as well as like he's gonna be a big. If we got Del Curry, that would have been crazy. We'd have had Del Curry and Chris Mullin shooting threes. Dennis Rodman would have been even crazier though, just to match him up with who is this M. Conley guy? Melvin Conley, okay. Right, it's time to switch over to the Bulls, and now we kind of just coast for the rest of the sim on the Bulls. That's really all we gotta do. And there's so little teams at this point, that's crazy. Yeah, bro, this team is cracked out. We got Michael Jordan and Hakeem first of all. That's just ridiculous. And then we got Reggie Theus as a good little shooting guard, point guard. He's probably gonna be off the bench, or we might just put him at point guard. Who knows? Because he's actually good all around. He's just not really that good at shooting. Then you got Chris Mullin, most likely gonna play that small forward position. Yeah, he's gonna play small forward unless we put him at power forward, which there's no point in doing that. And then we got this guy right here. Like, we got another point guard. Then we got this guy able to play power forward for us. And then this guy on the bench, Dave Corzine. I think he was actually on the Bulls in real life. Then you got Kenny Walker as a new play. Like this. Well, this team is crazy. If we can keep people, it's going to be crazy. What their lineup looking like right now? What are they going to be running here? So it looks like they got Hakeem, that Greenwood guy, Chris Mullin, Michael Jordan. Okay, I guess we can have Reggie Theus up the bench. That's okay with me. And we're not even going to play this guy. We'll play Kenny Walker just because we want to get him some minutes, get him progress better. We'll keep all the minutes like this normally, but we're going to change. Do we have a center out of the bench? I don't think we do. I don't think we have an actual. Oh no, get Dave Corzine. So he's playing like 21 minutes. We'll keep that at like 40. We'll keep this at like 32 probably. Actually, no, I'll put it at like 30. Chris Mullin is going to have to play a lot more minutes. That's probably what's going to happen here. There we go. That looks a lot better. We have an all-around lineup now. Let's see if Michael Jordan can get some championships here. He got like 13 seasons on this team, so let's try to get at least 6 like he did in real life. John wins the MVP on this team over Michael Jordan. Mark Price is Rookie of the Year. Xavier McDaniel right here, 6th Man of the Year. Hakeem Olajuwon Defensive Player of the Year. Jerome Kersey. We got Stephen Dawkins. So we ended up going 65-17 with this team. Okay. And we got Michael Jordan, Hakeem right here. Second team, nobody made it. Nobody made it to the third team either. And now we go over to here, and we're the first seed now. We're the Celtics at. The Celtics are the second seed. We gotta go against the Pacers, who have Clark Kellogg, and it's an all-around team right here. But I don't know the way we lose this, right? We're going to simulate the round. We're just going to simulate the whole round. Yep, there we go. The Bucks now in the second round. Sidney Moncrief on the team. You got Marcus Johnson, Buck Williams, Junior Bridgman. They got a solid team, but like once again, oh, never mind. Hold on, I didn't say anything, guys. I didn't say a single word, bro. I don't talk. I don't believe in speaking. And the Bulls blew them out. Okay, cool. Now let's win again. Don't lose again, man. Don't lose again. That's not what we do around here. So now we're gonna have to win this game. We won by 10 in the first quarter. The second, oh yeah, this is a blowout. We won this game. There's no way we lose this. Yeah, there's literally zero way that we lose it. We just blew them out. We're mad. And now we're in the conference finals, this time against the Celtics instead of the second round. And Larry Bird's still chilling at the same overall. Everyone's pretty much doing the same thing, except they might have even improved a little bit. We win game 1, game 2 we win as well, and we lose game 3, up 3-1 now, and we made it to the finals. Now we're going against the Lakers again, but this time we're in the Bulls, obviously. And their team, they got worse because they lost Kareem, but you can argue that they really didn't get much worse. I mean, they pretty much just stayed the same realistically. So let's simulate a game here. The Bulls end up winning. The Bulls win again, and it's 2-1 in the series now. It's going to be 2-2. Let's head to Simcast. This would be fitting if we could win a championship while going against the Lakers, because if you guys didn't know, the Lakers ended up being the first team that the Bulls beat, didn't it? Or was that the second team? I think the Trailblazers might have been the first team the Bulls beat in real life. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm actually forgetting right now. I think it might have been the Trailblazers instead of the Lakers. I know the first three-peat, Magic Johnson. Yep, we just lost to them. The Lakers are a huge dynasty in this sim, man. It's crazy to see, but player retirements. Looks like no one really I care about. I mean, Dr. J. I care about Dr. J. He's retiring. He's only 37. He probably could play like another year or two, but he's going to go out soon here. And I want to see, what draft is this? I'm trying to think what draft this is going to be. Is this Scottie Pippen? Yeah, Scottie Pippen and David Robinson. David Robinson went back to the Spurs anyway. That's funny. Jamal James went over Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen went to the Supersonics, which isn't that like a what if? What if he went to the Supersonics or something? Reggie Lewis ends up going to the Bullets. And Kenny the Jet Smith goes. Who do we end up getting? We're the Bulls. We're all the way up here, right? We're gonna be like the. Yeah, we got Juwan Goodrich. Okay, Juwan Goodrich. That's who we got. We go which. Oh my God, I can't speak right now. The rest of the sim, we're just gonna be coasting on the Bulls, man. And it looks like Hakeem's still here, but his contract is about to be up. Chris Mullin's contract about to be up as well. This team is cracked, bro. We got Mark Jackson now. I don't even know where we got him at, but we got Mark Jackson now as well. This team is currently dominating the entire league, bro. We only have 5 losses past the All-Star break right now. I feel like we're going to break the record regardless. We're not going to get more than 10 losses. There's no way we're going to break the record, go 72-10. I don't know what it was before this. I think it might have been like 69 and like 13 or something like that, right? I think that's what it was, 69-13. And we only have 7 losses right now, mid-March, late March. We lost against the Pistons, though. That's kind of worrying because we're going to go against them most likely. The Celtics we beat twice in a row, though. And we got 70 wins, 71, 72. We broke the record right there. 73, 74 wins, 74-8. MVP is Hakeem Olajuwon, averaging 28-7. Then we go, he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year too. Rookie of the Year is David Robinson. Sixth man is Purvis. Hakeem Olajuwon, Defensive Player of the Year, like I said. Jay Humphries, Most Improved Player. He was a huge help in our, what was it, our last video. If you guys know, you know. If you guys don't know, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you should watch my other videos. They're so good. We got the Bulls out here winning everything. The Bulls, there we go. Magic and MJ, or not Magic and MJ, Hakeem and MJ. Then you got Chris Mullin on the third team. We have to check out what everybody averaged here in a second. We're going to do that right now. We got to go against the Pistons, which they ended up getting one of our losses of the season. Which, how do they finish the AC? Don't ask me, because I don't know. Mark Jackson ended up averaging 11-7 this season. 7-11. 30 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. He's more of a passer now, MJ. He's really doing his thing. And he could have won Defensive Player of the Year himself, really. Chris Mullin ended up averaging 24-6 as well. And he had 2 steals per game. That's pretty good. Did he shoot 50-40-90? He did. He almost shot 50-40-90. This guy right here, he didn't really do too much. He just kind of just played defense, grabbed rebounds. Hakeem, we already saw his stats. Kenny Walker off the bench. I think he was our only bench player this season. He didn't really shoot too good from 3, but he definitely put up a little bit of stats there. Probably playing a lot of power forward. At least I hope so. I hope he didn't play small forward. I'd rather have him at power forward, play a little bit of small ball center. Actually, not really. There's no such thing as small ball center. He's small ball power forward, really. We win game 1 and 2 right there. And game 3, we swept them right away, so we didn't have to worry about them. Now the Celtics, we beat them twice at the end of the season. Looks like their team is once again pretty much the same as it was before. So we beat them when we were worse, so we should... What's happening? We should probably just sweep them right here, right? Yeah, we pretty much sweep them. Now we gotta get that Knicks. Is that the 6th seed Knicks? Dang, the old Knicks logo sucks, by the way. The Knicks, who did they got? They got Joe Dumars. I forgot about that. They got Bernard King, which how old is he now? He's 31. I feel like we should have been a little older, but we're still in the... what, late 80s still? We're still in like 87 or 88, 89, something like that. So he probably did retire close to this time, probably like early 90s retired, or like right at 1990. Their team is pretty solid, I would say. There's no way we lose with them though. Like, I'm tempted just to sim around, which they actually kind of gave us a fight right there. And now we gotta go against the Lakers, man. The Lakers versus Bulls, once again, the marquee matchup. And who do they really have? They kind of got worse, right? Yeah. They got worse this year, so this might be the season we finally beat them. We end up winning game 1. We won game 2. We won. Are we gonna sweep them? We swept them, so we got revenge. Hakeem Olajuwon, though, he's carrying MJ now. Imagine Hakeem Olajuwon and MJ on the same team. That would be insane. If you guys didn't know, he almost went to the Trailblazers. I might even do a video on that at some point, like what if Michael Jordan went to the Trailblazers. But Bob McAdoo ended up retiring, not going to the Celtics. He ended up retiring. Same with Bill Walton here, which he had a super short career in retrospect of his like prime and everything like that. Because of his injuries, like he had a lot of like knee and foot injuries, mostly foot injuries. But let's look at the NBA draft. Rick Smits goes to the Sonics. Danny Manning ends up going to the Cavs. Mitch Richmond to the Nuggets. No one else really cared too much about. Let's go ahead and jump into the next season and hope everybody's still in the team. So luckily, it looks like Chris Mullin didn't re-sign. I guess his contract still was 1 season left. Maybe it was a team option or something. He called a 2-way sharpshooter. But Hakeem Olajuwon retired, or not retired, he re-signed for 4 years. So we got at least 4 more years of Hakeem on the team. So we might even be able to go crazy right there. Team dream over here. Kenny Walker looks like he's about to be dipping now. A lot of players are about to be dipping, but we actually lost a decent amount of our bench. We only got like these main guys right here, which how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's all we ran last season though. We're ending on another season, and there's actually a chance we break our own record as long as we don't lose another game. Because we went 74-8. So 72 wins, 73, 74. 75. We end up breaking our own record again, and this time Michael Jordan is the MVP. He's starting to shoot better from 3 as well. We go over here, Danny Manning, Dale Griffith, Hakeem Olajuwon once again. This is a broken, cracked out team, bro. Like this is gonna be, it's over for the whole league right now, I feel like. And we go over here, Kenny Walker's on the second NBA team. And we didn't see our whole starting lineup really. That kind of sucks, man. We gotta go against the Hawks in round 1. They got George Gervin at this point. How old is he? He's old. He's about to retire, honestly. We got Kevin Willis, Patrick Ewing on this team. They got a good team. I'm simming through the round though. Yeah, there we go. And we got the Bucks now, which the Bucks, they're actually solid. They're really solid. So I'm not gonna sim through this because they might even give us a loss in the season. They just gave us a loss right there though. was 1-1. It's 2-2. Let's head to Simcast. And we're just destroying them. Like that wasn't even close, but we just won by almost 40 points right there. And we end up winning the game 6. Now we're going against the Sixers, which they probably are pretty good, right? Yeah, they got Dominique Wilkins. They ended up getting somehow. I don't know how they got him. They've had him for 2 seasons now. They were kind of sleeping before. Ralph Sampson ended up signing with this team, which in his picture in 2K always looks weird. Like his head looks small. Like his face looks really small. Do you guys agree with that? Like I feel like his face looks really small in 2K. But now we win first 2 games. We're going to sweep the Sixers. Yep, we swept the Sixers. And the Lakers, they're going to meet us, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, the Lakers end up meeting us. They barely beat out the Spurs right there. We look at the teams here. Go over here. Magic is on the team. They pretty much had the same team they did last season, but they got Moses Malone, bro. They don't want to give up, man. They came back for revenge, but we actually have a better team. Mark Jackson improved. Obviously, MJ and Hakeem improved. But we got this starting lineup right here is cracked, bro. Then we got this guy at the bench. We have no one else at the bench, so that's when we kind of are a little weak. If someone fouls out or something, it's over. But it's 2-1, it's 3-1, and that's 2 straight championships for Michael Jordan. Can he three-peat like he did in real life, which is like a couple years early, like 3-4 years early, something like that. We got a couple of retirements here. Cedric Maxwell actually retires sooner than I really thought he would. Artis Gilmore, though, he's super old at this point. And yeah, man, like I think Michael Jordan's about the three-peat. Our goal is to get Michael Jordan 6 championships. I don't know how many more seasons we have left of it, but let's look at that. Hold on, what's happening? NBA draft. The Heat got Sean Kemp. Sean Elliott goes to the Cavs. Glenn Rice to the Nets. Tim Hardaway to the Timberwolves. Okay, that's a pretty good draft. What about us? Who do we end up getting down here? We got Dino Raja. Actually, that's a really great draft pick, great value draft pick at that point of the draft. I think like 3-4 seasons from now, like the Magic and the Heat are going to be joining the league. I don't know if there's any other teams that joined that year, but like in '93, I think it was, the Heat and the Magic joined. So we're going to have a couple more teams joining here soon. So there's going to be more draft picks. So we're not going to be getting as good picks, but let's see who all stayed. Looks like Hakeem is still here, obviously. MJ still here. Chris Mullin ended up re-signing. That's perfect. Looks like his contract's finally going to be up. He probably had team options. I don't know what's going on with Mark Johnson. He keeps having like 1-year contracts. But Dino's going to be here for a little bit, so I guess he kind of replaced somebody, because now we have 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he replaced Corzine, right? That's who he replaced. So, I mean, it works out. He's only a 75 overall, but I guess he'll grow. We got him for like a good 3-4 seasons probably. And how many seasons do we have left? So we have 3 seasons in Chicago. We have a total of 5 seasons. So we got, what, 10 more seasons to go? So let's keep on winning rings, man. We got 10 seasons to win 4 more rings. Let's do it. I couldn't unmute my mic fast enough, bro, but we were 25-0 at one point. We ended up losing to the Pacers, but now we're 30-1. I think we're going to break the record for a 3rd straight season this season. Like, I think this team will go down as a historic team. I think we're going to easily three-peat. And Hakeem is here for a little bit, so is Chris Mullin. So I think we can end up winning like a bunch of championships in a row, man. And even if we lose some in between, I think Michael Jordan's going to tie his stuff as long as nobody leaves. Michael Jordan's going to be forced to stay here, obviously. So, well, he'll be here, but I want to see what else happens here. And we're taking advantage of this, like, low teams here with like bad teams, and us being able to have a good draft pick as the best team in the league. But we're going to break the record again. I think we're going to go 81-1, bro. There's no way we lose too many more games, right? Like, we're not going to lose 4 more games right now. It's already March and we're 63-1, 64-1. We built the super team, and maybe it's a little bit cheating because we went to the Wizards, but the Pistons beat us. They're one of the only teams that beat us. The Pacers and the Pistons, both P teams. They're pushing P, it seems like. And now we're at 75 wins. We broke the record once again. Do we get 80 wins? Oh, the Bucks beat us. Okay, 78-4. So every season we're winning 1 more game. MVP is Hakeem this time. Tim Hardaway, not junior. Tim Hardaway, senior. And then we got John Williams, Hakeem again, Jake White. I don't know who that is. Stephen Harper, and our guy. I don't even know who this dude is. But we got Larry Bird's starting to get old now, right? Yeah, he's starting to get a little old. Soon he's going to be regressing a little bit. Michael Jordan and Hakeem obviously are here. Yeah, Kenny Walker now. I think he was here last season. Or was that Chris Mullin? I don't even know. But here's Chris Mullin. The only guy that we don't have in our starting lineup is our point guard, right? Yeah, Mark Jackson, the guy who failed Stephen Curry as a coach. Now we got the Cavs in the first round. They're solid and all, but you're not beating us, bro. Let's just get that out of the way. There we go. Sixers versus Bulls. The Sixers, Dominique starting to get old. Like I don't think I said that. I think I had that in my head, but then I realized he wasn't going to be getting old. But his overall, I feel like, went down a little bit, unless I'm tripping. But this team back at it again. Let's beat them real quick. There we go. Celtics. Larry Bird's not getting old yet. And looks like they actually improved their team. So I'm not going to sim right out of that one right away. But we end up winning the first 3 games, bro. And yeah, we are undefeated in the playoffs right now. Lakers, once again, they have Magic, Byron Scott. They are getting terrible. I mean, they lost all their kind of like middle pieces. They still got like a big 3 going on, but I don't think they beat us, bro. We swept the Lakers. That's 3 straight championships for Michael Jordan and the Bulls. And Dennis Johnson ended up retiring from the Celtics, so they even lost Dennis Johnson. Man, that's terrible for them. So it looks like it's over for the Celtics. Looks like it's over for the Lakers. Tree Rollins retired. They lost another piece right there. And let's see who's going to be in the draft class. I don't even know who's in the 9. Is this the I think next season is Shaq, isn't it? Is it next season? What's one of the next 3 seasons? Like this season or next 2 seasons? Shaq's here. Gary Payton's onto the Heat now. The Heat are getting a lot of picks. And then Antonio Davis, Derek Coleman. Okay. Who did we end up getting? We ended up getting Jason Williams, which that's the other Jason Williams. I think that's the one that went to jail, I think. Not even the one that like crashed. That's the other one, I think. But let's try to win 4 in a row as long as we got enough pieces, which I know we have the big 3 still here next season. So we should be able to win 4 championships in a row. I mean, we only got 3 more championships to go for Michael Jordan to see if he can match what he did in real life. If he could beat what he did in real life, that'd be cool. And yeah, they got the big 3 here, which they're progressing. And somehow we keep Mark Jackson. Are we just signing them over and over again for 1 season or something? Like, I'm confused. Dino Raja, he's up to an 81 overall. And we actually lost our center. No, who did we lose? We lost somebody, right? We lost Kenny Walker. That's who we lost. So now we just have a starting lineup. We're probably just going to run a starting lineup. I'm going to be honest with you. We're not going to run any kind of bench because this guy sucks, even though like he ended up being all right in real life. Like, it's just, yeah, we're probably just going to run a starting lineup and cheese it this season. So let's go ahead and say, hey, buddy, you're going to run a 5-man bench stuff. Everybody runs 48 minutes. As I learned that's a faster way to do it. And I don't know what kind of lineup you're trying to do. There we go. Put Dino right there. He's literally a center, I know, but like I know he's able to shoot. No, he's not able to shoot. It doesn't matter. We're in an old career time, so you can play power forward. It don't really matter. Now, I think this season is a season where we lose more games. I think we only win like 72 or 73 games, maybe only 74. Just because we lost Kenny Walker and now we have Dino. Dino's still good, but like I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be winning as much. But right now we're 25-0, so let's see how far we can go. I'll stop commentating when we lose. And we lost to the Cavs. Okay, this is already going to be like kind of a shorter video in the first place because it's only 15 season sim, but I think it's going to be even shorter than I expected. This might only be like a 40-minute 30-minute video just because like we're not having much competition in the playoffs. There's nothing. Usually we could jump into a lot of stuff early in the career, we did, but like now not really. If there are game 4s and where's 2-2 or game 5s where's 2-2, we'll jump in. Looks like we just went ahead and won another 72 games right there. Hakeem Olajuwon MVP, Rookie of the Year is Gary Payton, John Williams, Hakeem Olajuwon again. Dino Raja ends up winning Most Improved, obviously because he was kind of like only playing like 15 minutes off the bench. Now he started up 48 minutes, and this guy's 72 and 10. We don't need Phil Jackson. We got Michael Jordan here, Hakeem Olajuwon. We got Chris Mullin, and Mark Jackson ended up making this time around. It's just our Dino Raja didn't make it this time, it looks like. And now the Hornets. Who do the Hornets have? Like, this team is better. If we match up, point guard is better, our shooting guard is better, our small forward is better, our power forward is better, and our center is better. Like, literally everybody's better. Let's simulate that round. They end up winning game 1 somehow. Let's look at this matchup. All right. Our point guard is not better. Our shooting guard is way better. Our small forward is even. Our power forward is even. And our center is way better. That's really what it comes down to. Like, this is probably one of the closest teams to us. That's probably why they'd be taking games away from us. But it looks like they're not going to win a game in the playoffs here. Let's simulate the round. The Sixers, let's do this matchup. So our point guard is better. Our shooting guard is way better. Same small forward, basically. Even power forward. And we got a lot better of a center. But the center is tall, so like he could definitely hold his own. And let's see. Okay, it's 1-1. Like I said, oh, we're down 2-1. Okay, 2-2. We got a simcast opportunity. So the first quarter, we're destroying them. Second quarter, we destroy. Like, this is why even when we do simcast, here we go, we're beating them. So this is gonna be a funny video, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how long this video ends up being. And we end up winning in 6 right there. That's the most comp we had in a minute. We gotta go against the Kings, which let's do the matchup again. Better point guard, way better shooting guard, about the even small forward. They got a way better power forward, which human-wise, not a better power forward. We got a way better center. They have a better bench, though. Let's go ahead and see. We win game 1. Game 2, we win. We lose game 3, actually, but we win game 4. And they only beat us one time. That's 4 championships already for us. Player retirements. We got some more competition leaving. Like, Robert Parrish is gone, bro. And then you got Jamal Wilkes gone. Like, we got more competition just leaving us. I saw David Thompson retiring. He was a free agent, apparently. Now, who is in this draft? Is this the Shaq draft or is it next season? And it is next season, the Shaq draft. So we got Larry Johnson in this one. And this one is kind of like a lackluster one. The Bulls got Mutombo. That's funny. Imagine we went back to the Bullets now, and the Bulls got a guy I never heard of, 70 overall. This one is getting tougher because how many teams are in the league now? It was like 23 before. It's up to 27, and now we're about to get the Magic and the Heat. Or no, the Heat are already here. I saw the Heat, didn't I? So I think they already, yeah, the Magic and the Heat just joined. But yeah, if we win 5 in a row, it's crazy, man. We only got 2 championships to win, just the tie like Michael Jordan did in real life, and we have like 7 seasons left, I think, or something like that. And here we go, we're in the Jordan era officially. So now this was the era where he started actually winning, but we already have 4 championships with Michael Jordan at this point. So like, I can only imagine how many he's gonna win. I don't care about what's updating. Let's go look at the roster though. We still got the big 3, the big 5, really. Everybody stayed, every single player stayed here. I do have to extend Michael Jordan's contract soon, but Hakeem's probably gonna leave this season. I'm calling it right now. So this might be the last season we could dominate like this. Are they gonna run the 5? Yep, they're running that rotation as well. Wait, the right rotation, is it the right rotation? Yes, it is. Dino's playing at power forward, you already know. What did everybody average last season though? Let's see. So he averaged 17, he averaged 23, 29, and 17 and 10. Okay, that's solid numbers. Now, how many seasons have we played with Michael Jordan so far? Yo, my right stick goes crazy. We played 7, so we got 8 seasons left, man. And right, yeah, 8 seasons left, and this man has 4 championships already. We're coming to an end of another season, and we're not going to lose more than 10 games. It looks like we're losing more games now overall this last season and this season, but we're still going to go 75 and 7. That's crazy, bro. Hakeem, Larry Johnson, John Williams, Hakeem again, Kendall Gill, and we obviously got these awards as well. We're not even gonna look at the all NBA teams, man. I don't even care about the Pacers. Let's just simulate the round. Let's get it over with. Let's get the playoffs over with at this point, man. Simulate round again. The Celtics, what are they up to, man? What do they got? Larry Bird's starting to get older now. He's starting to regress a little bit, and overall the competition is just like holding, man. They're gone. The Spurs with David Robinson are here though, and they got a solid team. They might be the team that competes with us though, so let's see how this goes. We wouldn't get, never mind. No one can compete with us. That's 5 straight championships for Michael Jordan. Can he win one more? Who knows? But everybody's retiring, man. A big retirement class here. Michael Thompson, I just saw. This is Shaq's draft class, if I'm not mistaken, right? It should be Shaq's draft class. Let's go to the NBA draft. It is. He goes to the Jazz. Alonzo Mourning to the Trailblazers. He get Jim Jackson. And who did we end up getting? Anybody good right here? We got Chris King. Never heard of that guy in my life. Who was the closest person that went? Latrell Sprewell. We could have got him. That would have been interesting to see. So now this is when adversity actually strikes, because Hakeem has dipped, bro. And we actually got to next season extend Michael Jordan's contract, but Hakeem has dipped. And Chris Mullin could dip after the season, so this is when it could get tough for Michael Jordan. I still think he has a good enough team. I mean, he has to start Jason Williams now, which kind of sucks. It's still gonna be a 5-man rotation, but Jason Williams is gonna be a huge mark for him. Hopefully Dino, we're gonna hold down the center position now, and hopefully this new big 3 can do their thing. And Dino is at his natural position from 2K wise, so hopefully he does good this season. I want to see how do we lose? We lost right away, man. That sucks. And to the Heat, lost again to the Suns. This is gonna be a bad season. I think we're only gonna win probably 65 wins because Hakeem was huge for us, man. But a lot of people out there are going to say that Hakeem was carrying MJ this whole time. So we're going to see this season, maybe in regular season, because we're definitely losing more games, but in the playoffs, so if Michael Jordan wins a championship this season to make it 6 straight, even while losing Hakeem Olajuwon, that'll prove a lot for his legacy. And that'll prove, hey, look, Michael Jordan has 6 rings, but they weren't carried by Hakeem Olajuwon. He still did his thing when Hakeem left. What are we doing out here, bro? I'm really creating narratives for our sim, bro. Creating the narrative that people are hating on Michael Jordan because he's getting carried by Hakeem Olajuwon. But we're going to see, man. They definitely didn't get no 70 wins this season. That's not happening unless they just don't lose. Yeah, they're not getting 70 wins. I predicted 65 at the beginning of the season. Let's see if they actually hit 65. Looks like they are going to hit 65 pretty quickly. They're probably going to get close to 70. Yeah, pretty close to 70. They got 68 wins. Yeah, Michael Jordan wins MVP without him here. 50% from 3. Oh my God, dude shot 50, 50, 90. That's crazy. Shaq wins Rookie of the Year. John Williams again. Hakeem Olajuwon, Defensive Player of the Year. He's on the Timberwolves now, man. Most improved player. And yeah, we got 68 and 14. Now we got Chris Mullin on the first team. Looks like he might have stepped up his game. Anybody else make all these teams? Dino Raja, what did he do? He stepped up his game for sure. And now we gotta go, guys. What team did you join? Timberwolves. Where are they at? Timberwolves are the 3rd seed. Who do they have on their team? I hope we meet them in the finals because they got Clyde Drexler as well. They actually have a solid team. Now we kind of gotta look at the teams though. The Heat got a solid team. They might actually be able to beat us, bro. Let's see. Michael Jordan, bro, you got a lot of haters. You got to prove them wrong. You win in the first round pretty easily. The Knicks now with their better logo. I'm just gonna simulate the round. Okay, we're in the conference finals again, and the Timberwolves already lost, bro. So we already are proving that Hakeem was the problem, not us. There was no problem. We're just making up false narratives. And let's go ahead and simulate through here. We lost a game to the Celtics. We lost 2 games to the Celtics. So we're having more issues, I see, clearly, without Hakeem on the team. But let's see. Hakeem the Dream. Do we need him on the team? We're destroying the Celtics now. Oh, they came back in the 3rd a little bit. And yeah, that's a win for us right there. My stick is going crazy. Let's win this game. Don't go to game 7. And now we got to get rematch versus the Spurs. But this time without Hakeem Olajuwon guarding David Robinson. That is what could beat us. Because this team was crazy last season. It's 1-1 in the series. We're down 2-1. Down 3-1, bro. 3-2. 3-3. Okay, MJ. We were down 3-1. This will complete the legacy. This will prove everybody wrong. You're winning by 13 in that quarter. You tied that quarter. That's fine. Just tie the rest of the quarters. Only down by 2 in that quarter. And Michael Jordan just proved all the haters wrong. He was down 3-1 in the NBA Finals. Everyone was saying Hakeem carried him to 5 straight championships, but he came back from a 3-1 deficit, shot 100% from 3. I guess he just didn't miss a single 3 apparently. Why is he such a good 3-point shooter? Don't ask me. But oh my God, Michael Jordan just did the impossible. Why am I so blurry? There we go. He literally just came back from a 3-1 deficit, bro. That is insane. Dude came back from a 3-1 deficit. Everyone's retiring, and he was able to prove everybody wrong. The first player to do it, 6 straight championships without Akeem Olajuwon. Akeem is washed. He's not, but I'm just saying that. The Jazz have Penny Hardaway. Didn't they just get Shaq? Are they reliving the Shaq and Penny, bro? I gotta go check that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm fine with Michael Jordan just losing every single season now for the rest of his career, because he has 6 championships. I mean, maybe one more real quick and then lose, because like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can beat himself in real life, but I'm fine with Michael Jordan just kind of coasting the rest of this sim. I don't care, man. We won 6 straight championships. We're making history out here, but we're gonna check the Jazz, because I'm pretty sure they have literally Shaq and Penny, bro. They literally got Shaq and Penny and Dennis Scott. They have the trio from their team, bro. Literally a trio that they had back on their out. That's crazy, man. And then our team, we got Mark Jackson. So it looks like Chris Mullin left now. Jason Williams upgraded a lot. Nick Van Exel, though, is here. He's actually be incredibly helpful. I feel like if he stays, he'll end up improving. But we don't need a guard, though, realistically. We need a forward again. So looks like we're gonna be starting them, and then starting like probably this guy right here, Darius Aldridge. That's a random name. As we're ending out another season, we're still getting 65 plus wins. So that's, I mean, we can't really complain about that. Let's see, can we get 69 wins? No, we can't. We got 68 wins. Michael Jordan averaged 38 points per game this season. MVP, Chris Webber, Kevin Johnson, Michael Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year, stealing it from Hakeem the Dream, Lee Brown out here. And looks like the Spurs went 74-8. That's crazy. How did they go 74? And they might be the new enemy now, man. Who do the Spurs have in this sim? They improved their team. That's pretty much what they did. They like slightly improved it. We gotta go against the Heat in the first round tier, and the teams are starting to catch up to us. I'm not gonna lie, man. Teams are really, we still sweep them, but they're starting to catch up to us. Now we got the Knicks. They got a solid team as well. They don't have big men though. Let's see. Boom, we sweep them. Now we got the Cavs here. Who do the Cavs have? They have a solid team. They have a better team than we just played against. And we only lost 1 game, and now it's the big matchup, Spurs versus Bulls. And we end up coming back for 3-1 deficit last season. We beat them twice in a row for make it 6 championships. Can we beat them 3 times in a row to make it 7 straight championships? Michael Jordan 2 championships without Hakeem Olajuwon. They just finished a game 7 against the Supersonics, which the Supersonics aren't even that correct. I'm gonna be honest. So there's a good chance we win this. We lose game 1 though, and we lose game 2. They might have found our kryptonite here. We're down 3-1 once again. It's 3-2. It's 3-3. Is Michael Jordan going to do it back-to-back? Is Michael Jordan going to do it back-to-back? That's the question we have to ask. We're winning by 5 points in the first quarter. We win by 3 points in the second. The third quarter, we're destroying them. Oh my God, Michael Jordan did it twice without Hakeem Olajuwon. He came back from 2 straight 3-1 deficits to the same team. Dino Raja, Finals MVP. That is crazy. But Michael Jordan did it twice. So nice, he had to do it twice. Moses Malone is off the Lakers. Celtics lost another piece. Everyone's losing pieces out here, man. And the Spurs didn't lose anybody, sadly, for us. That's 7 straight championships for Michael Jordan. I'm slowly tempted to just end the video there, but I feel like a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, probably do want that, but some of you guys also probably want to see how many championships he could win. So Warriors, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd go to the Suns, which I think that's when he went to anyway. And who do we end up getting? We probably like 30 teams now. No, not even yet. We got Michael Smith. Don't know who that is. I think we only got like 5 seasons left or 4 seasons left anyway. So we're not even that far away from the end of his career anyway. We can see if we can get the 10 championships maybe. I don't think we can get to 11. I think that's impossible with how many he lost early in his career. Can this sim hurry up so I can actually check his championships? Actually, I think I forgot to extend his contract, so he might not even sign here. Yeah, he dipped. He's gone. But we could force him back, so let's go trade like a random 71 overall for him and go find, where did Michael Jordan try to go? That would have been funny if he would have went to the Timberwolves with Hakeem. It's like, yo bro, I want to team up again. I proved that I can win without you. And Michael Jordan ended up going to the Pistons. That's ironic. And nope, you accept that trade. Don't care what you have to say. So they lost more pieces. They lost Mark Jackson. So if he wins a championship with this team right here, is that Elgin Baylor? No, that's Ernest Baylor. I was about to say, how is he still in the league? Like, that's literally impossible. But yeah, they just prove a lot. There's a lot to prove here this season. I think this season was the season he finally loses, though. He doesn't really have a great team at all. He has a nice point guard, a nice power forward and center, but he doesn't really have a small forward, and he doesn't have a bench at all. So we're going to have to see what Michael Jordan does. He's been in the league for 10 years, so we got 5 seasons left. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, the part of me does want to end it, but we're going to continue. So we're getting close to the end of the season once again, and it looks like we're easily going to win 65 wins. How is Michael Jordan doing this? I mean, it's Michael Jordan, but like, I don't know. He does have super teams. It's kind of crazy to see the super teams that he has. He might hit 70. Yeah, he won more games with less of a roster. That's crazy, bro. 71-11. Another MVP for him. Jason Kidd, Rookie of the Year. John Williams. This dude's winning everything. every 6 minutes of the year. Defensive player is Hakeem again. Hakeem and MJ are like just battling it out for who's the go to this era, but obviously I think it's MJ, just for the fact that this man MJ has won 2 championships now, 2 3-1 deficits he came back from. Nick Van Exel, bro, he stepped up. He should have won most improved. What is that? That shouldn't have been Shaq. Should have been him, bro. I don't know. They sold that one. They stole it. Yo, 35 from him. He could have won it too at that point. This team is cracked out. I think everyone's stepping up. We feel like the Heat right now. We're going against the Bullets. That's a perfect come around moment there. Chris Mullins on the Bullets, so he had to just switch places with MJ. I mean, we're gonna win that series, right? Yeah, we sweep them. The Pacers now with their modern logo, which is a W logo. I don't think they're going to beat us. That Rennie Brewer guy looks like he's like 7-4 though. We just beat them. The Cavs now in the conference finals. This could give us issues. They got defense, they got scoring, they got everything you want in basketball, but we won game 1, we won game 2, and yeah, okay, we haven't lost yet, bro. And are the Spurs, it's a Spurs Supersonics rematch over here, and the Spurs make it again. The Spurs get better. They got the same roster basically, right? Why are they starting Purvis Elliott in that center? Why? Why are you doing that? That's so weird, bro. They have literally the best starting lineup in basketball right now. Definitely now, since we lost our players. And we go 1-1 here. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. All right, don't do the other way around. And we beat him 3 times. Michael Jordan's an 8-time champion, bro. Dino's again. I don't care that Dino's winning. He can win it all he wants, bro. 4-1. That's 3 straight right there without Hakeem. And we obviously had that's crazy. 8 championships, bro. 8 championships. A lot of players are retiring right now as well. 8 championships. Like I said, I'm contemplating like ending the video out just because we were winning every time. But I feel like there's gonna be a season where he loses before the end of the sim. And did we get anybody good back here? How many teams are in the league? It's 29 now. I don't know who joined the league, but we got Clyde Reynolds. Actually, I think he does have an opportunity to tie, I think, Bill Russell's 11 championships, right? We'll have to check after the season real quick. I forgot to extend his contract. I hope his contract is actually extended already. I forgot to extend it. Let's go ahead and see right now if it is extended. And okay, it's good. We're chilling. He's making a lot of money, by the way. I see the roster is looking fire. So he has 11 years pro with 8 championships. So he has 4 seasons left. If he wins championships every single season of this sim, the rest of it, he beats Bill Russell's record of 11 championships. And he's already beaten his record of championships in a row. He already got 8 in a row. But he beats his record of championships. He ties it if he wins 3 out of 4. So I think that's why we're kind of like aiming for, I guess, at this point, which is not the point of the sim, but it is now, I guess. Dino is still here. So we got this starting 4 right here. Just this guy stayed around. This Melvin Conley guy, I think we drafted him way long ago. And yeah, we just keep like getting people from like out of nowhere. Let's make sure we're still running the same lineup. We're chilling, and let's just keep on simming. Let's finish out this sim with 4 more seasons to go. Again, we're here again at the end of the season, and he's just breaking records, bro. Like, how does this happen? He has 4 losses right now, and he's about to hit 70 wins. Oh my god, bro. This team, he might hit 78 wins this season. I don't know what the sim has turned into. I feel like people are gonna leave though soon. Like, people have been leaving though. That's the thing, and he's just winning anyway. He only lost 5 games, bro. Like, look at the awards. I'm just gonna skim through them because they're pretty much similar. And let's see the Celtics. Do they still have Larry Bird? They do, but Larry Bird is old. This is last season for sure, bro. He's an 83 overall. They have Will Hall, 69 over. Like, there's no way they beat us at all. Let's see. Boom, sweep them. The Pacers are back in the second round against us. They got Kenny Walker now, Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing. That's funny how they teamed up. They don't have a good enough team to beat us. And it was actually a Simcast moment right there. The Cavs, though, they're back at it again, but they have kind of like a couple weak points of their roster, I feel like, as well. And I gotta slow down. And the Spurs are gone, by the way. The Spurs have dipped somewhere. They got swept by the Kings, so the Kings must be good. Not really. They have a guy that I don't like, but we're gonna sim game by game here and see. Is this gonna be 9 straight championships? Oh, it almost was. And it is 9 straight championships. Michael Jordan, by far the GOAT still in this sim. And Larry Bird's gone, so that's another like whole team gone right there of like people who Cavs had like 1 million people retire as well. So like teams are just disappearing for us, but there's obviously new teams popping up from the draft. What draft class is this? The Vince Carter and all them draft, like the 96 infamous one, right? Yeah, it is Kobe and all them. Yeah, Kobe's here. AI, Ray Allen, all these. Steve Nash is here. Peja, got all these players. Who do we end up with? We got Travis Murphy, an auto-generated NBA player. For whatever reason, Michael Jordan's not 98 over anymore, but it doesn't really matter. Dino's still here. Nick's still here. Everybody's still here. Like, this whole starting 5 just stayed for another season. That's crazy. Let's make sure. No, buddy. I don't know why we fired our coach, but no, buddy, stay here. 5. There we go. and we're running you guys all again, 48 minutes, and we got a few seasons left. How many more seasons we got left with this? We got 3 seasons left. Let's keep on winning them championships, boy. Now as we're coming to an end of another NBA season, looks like a little bit of a fall off, but it's still going to be a 65 plus win team for sure. But we're definitely not getting no 70 wins. Well, we might actually, we still have an opportunity to, unless we lose 2 more games, which doesn't look like we are. 70 wins right there, and we went 71-11. MJ's back at it again. Steve Nash, rookie of the year over everybody else. That's crazy. 6th man is him. Defensive player of the year, David Robinson. So Keem is falling off, man. I don't know what's going on with him. We got 2 Bulls players right here. Let's hit continue. The Celtics in the first round, they got Isaiah Thomas. That's funny, man. They're not going to beat us. There's no way they beat us. There we go. The Cavs now in the second round. They could give us some issues. They got a solid team. I'm simming through, though. We could have had a Simcast moment. Low-key, it would have been 2-2, but I don't think it would have been very good. Then we got a solid team, but not the best. We're going to sim game by game, though, just in case. Up 2-0, up 3-0. And there we go. Now we're in NBA Final. Are the Spurs back? The Spurs are back. Who do they have now? They lost their point guard, that's why, but they got Scottie Pippen. Okay, they're terrible, bro. Let's simulate the round. And that is, I don't even know. How many championships is this, bro? I don't even know anymore. I really don't know anymore, bro. Michael Jordan, how many championships you got now? We got to check. I've lost count. He has 10 championships in a row. So 10 straight championships. If he wins 1 more, he has as many as Bill Russell. If he wins 2 more, he has more than Bill Russell. I didn't even check player retirements. Let's see the player retirements. Looks like we're losing more competition, which is always good. But for this video, it's kind of funny because the more competition we lose, I mean, we're gaining competition, but the more we lose, it's interesting to see. NBA draft, Tim Duncan's draft is here. And you guys can look through here if you want. Who do we end up drafting here? We got Jerry Carl. Ooh, man. Now we're looking at the roster here. It looks like we lost some players. So who did we just lose? We lost... Oh, Dino dipped, bro. He was like our secondary guy. So now it's just this big 3. We still got a solid team. I mean, what are they going to start here? Do we still have the same coach we do? We don't have a center, man. That kind of sucks. Do we have like anybody who can... No, we'll just let him rock, bro. We'll let him rock. Michael Jordan's starting to regress. We got 2 seasons left of his career. Let's go ahead and see if we can get these championships. It looks like they're falling off this season. They're barely getting 60 wins. Will they hit 60 wins? They do. They just get 60. Actually, they might even get up to 64. Oh, no. They got 63 wins. Michael Jordan still wins that MVP. Tim Duncan, rookie of the year on the Knicks is just wild to me. 6th man of the year. Yo, this dude just wins it every year. He was the player of the year, David Robinson. And let's go ahead. We're still the best team in the league, though. So that's really all that matters, I guess. I just saw Scottie Pippen. Now the Heat, man, they might give us issues, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm all for just simming through these rounds at this point in the video. The Nets are in the second round tier. Okay, they could give us issues for sure. They kind of did. They definitely did. The Wizards now, they're here, and they have Akeem, bro. They really have Akeem. Did he just get there? No, he's been there for a couple seasons now. Akeem, we lost to Akeem. Now, is Akeem gonna get a championship without us, though? He does. So Akeem fights back, but like it's way too late, bro. It's way too late, man. It's way too late. Dominique retired, and we got 1 more season left. I'm not gonna look at the draft. We're just gonna go ahead and jump to the next season. See you guys in the playoffs. As we end another season, I didn't even check. Who do we have on the team now? Oh, dang. Okay, so it's still pretty much similar team. I didn't even do the coaching. Okay, that would have made a lot of sense if we would have been losing games. We had like the wrong lineup. But we barely go positive, bro. We went 42-40. Did we even go for? I don't even know. But here are the awards right here. Looks like Michael Jordan's era is over. He's the 8th seed. We're just going to simulate the round. Does he get a championship? No, he doesn't. He doesn't get a championship in his final season. So what does he end his career with? I think it's like 10 championships, right? He had 10 championships. He kind of sold at the end here, but that's what happens, man. I wonder if he's going to retire. No, he didn't. He's going to try to stay in the league. But Michael Jordan, man, he ended up doing his thing throughout his career. Got himself 10 championships in his 15-year career, which is absolutely insane. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys want to see another one, I'll have either Shaq or LeBron's career sim up on the screen. I don't know which one. Also, what is that on the screen? Oh, that's just the background. Make sure you guys click on it. I'm out.